Hello, and welcome to my vlog. One of these two people is me. Can you guess which one? Of course you can. Me in the Santa hat. This is me. This is the live me in the Santa hat. This is a little Christmas gnome that was given to us by friends last year as a gift. And isn't he cute? Look at that beard and look at this long, tall hat. And he has a bit of a tassel on the top of it too, but his is kind of up in the air. Mine's kind of dangly. So anyways, well, getting closer to Christmas. That's one thing I wanted to show you today as we start. And I have to show you something else that we got at the liquor store. Now, back a few days ago, there's a couple of vlogs I follow in France, and they were getting all discombobulated with Canadian customs, and they talk that other big country to our south and east. And you know, we have all our traditions in Canada too, and some of them are British and Scottish and Irish traditions and whatnot. But I had to set them straight on Christmas crackers that we have in Canada. And we wear the funny hats and the jokes and all that kind of stuff. And I also had to set them straight in Nanaimo bars, telling them that Nanaimo bars were made, their namesake city is just about 50 minutes up island from where we are. But look at what we found in the liquor store earlier today when we were out for a Christmas lunch. 40 Creek Nanaimo Bar Cream. Well, I think this is the closest thing to heaven. Now, as you see, I have not tried it yet, but if it's close to Bailey's Irish Cream, and the gentleman in the liquor store assured me this is gorgeous stuff, and he said pour it over ice cream. Oh, so 40 Creek since 1992, Nanaimo Bar Cream. Ho, ho. So run to your liquor store and get some of this for over the happy holiday season. This I'm looking forward to trying a little bit of. So we had a bit of lunch today with a good friend of ours. It was a lovely little lunch. I had some chicken Alfredo, and our friend had a breakfast, and well, it was fun. It was just a lovely little way just to say Merry Christmas, and that's exactly what we did. We went to a little place on the island, Mill Bay, and we had it at the little Mill Bay Cafe, pizza and everything else. It was a huge venue. So today on the island, it's raining, raining, raining. But there's lots of people walking by the windows. And just before I started to record, I had people waving at me and whatnot. And I thought, okay, I can't record until this stops. But the windows are wide open. And with the studio lights here and behind me, I'm sure I stand out like a mannequin in a Hugo Boss window. So people were waiting. So anyways, I think I'm ready to start. Hopefully the doorbell doesn't go or my phone doesn't ring or people waving or come to knock at the window. So we'll just see. Now listen, we're getting close and I'm going to spend most of my time today on this. Dickens, C. Dickens, Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. Today and tomorrow, we're finishing up tomorrow. But today we're into the very last bit of it, and it's called the end of it. So without further ado, I'm going to keep my eye on the clock, and we're going to try to read a little bit, because you know what happened? Scrooge was with the ghost of Christmas yet to come, right? Showed him his name in the graveyard, Ebenezer Scrooge. Oh, the old man fell apart at that point. But he went back to his house eventually because he grabbed on to the ghost of Christmas yet to come onto his robe, that wonderful black hood, you know, and he's got the finger going, and it turned into his bedpost. I know, it's a ghost story. It's a story about ghosts and bedposts. So that's where we're at now. Scrooge finally realizes it's his bedpost. So he's back in his house. And he's kind of all wondering what happened with all these spirits and whatnot. So let's just get to it and let's see what happens here. Yes, and the bedpost was his own. The bed was his own, the room was his own. Best and happiest of all, the time before him was his own to make amends in. Well, do we have a turnabout for Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge? He says out loud, I will live in the past, the present, and the future. He says all this as he's just scrambling out of bed. He's a busy man. He's got a busy day and life ahead of him, I'll bet. The spirits of all three shall strive within me. He did learn something. Yes, O Jacob, Marley, heaven, and Christmas time be praised. For this I say on my knees, old Jacob Marley, on my knees. And he did so. Oh, and then he looked around at his bed. Oh, my bed curtains! They are not torn down, cried Scrooge, folding one of his bed curtains in his arms. They are not torn down, and all the rings are here. There they are. I am here. The shadows of these things that could have been may be dispelled. Oh, they will be, he says. I know they will be. He's getting a little excited for a man his age, you know. I am as light as a feather, he says. I'm as happy as an angel. Oh, I am as merry as a schoolboy. I'm as giddy as a drunken man. Ooh. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll send Scrooge some. A Merry Christmas to everybody. And a Happy New Year to all the world. Whoop, whoop, hello. I don't know why Dickens wrote whoop, whoop, but when he gets a character excited, the character always goes whoop, whoop. Okay, what does that mean? I have no idea. But let's continue here. He ran to the window, and he opened it, and he put out his head. Wiped a little bit of snow off the ledge, because it was cold after all. No fog, no mist, clear, bright, a jovial setting, a stirring cold, piping for the blood to dance to. Golden sunlight. It was a heavenly day. Sweet, fresh air, merry bells. Oh, glorious, glorious. Scrooge was getting very excited now. He yelled down to the street. Well, what's today? He called downwards to a boy in his Sunday clothes, who perhaps had loitered about just to have a look at him up there at the window, leaning out and yelling and screaming and saying all manner of silly things, according to what the boy thought. You know, sunshine, cold, and whoop, whoop, all that stuff, yes. What's today? Cried Scrooge, calling downward to the boy in those Sunday clothes. Eh? Returned the boy. Well, he must have been Canadian. Well, with all the might of wonder that the boy could muster, he looked up at Scrooge. And Scrooge said again, What's today, my fine fellow? Today, said the boy. Notice my accent's changed. Today? Why, it's Christmas Day, sir. Oh, it's Christmas Day, said Scrooge. I haven't missed it. The spirits have done it all in one night. Oh, they can do anything they like, of course. Of course they can, of course they can. Hello down there, my fine fellow. Hello, returned the boy. He did. He yelled, Hello. Hello. Did he go, hello, or hello? Or maybe, hello. Probably more of the latter. Do you know the poulterer, says Scrooge to the lad, in the next street but one at the corner? Well, I shall hope that I did, replied the lad. Oh, it's an intelligent boy, said Scrooge. A remarkable boy. Do you know whether they've sold the prize turkey that was hanging up there? Well, not the little turkey, but the big one, says Scrooge. Oh, the one that's as big as me, says the boy. What a delightful boy, said Scrooge. It's a pleasure to talk to him. Yes, my buck. Well, it's hanging there now, replied the boy. Oh, it is, said Scrooge. We'll go and buy it. Walker, exclaimed the boy. That's a little bit of an English thing they did. Walker, when they were surprised about something. Walker. No, said Scrooge. I am in earnest. Go and buy it, and tell them to bring it here, and I may give them direction where I want to send it to. Come back with the man, and I'll give you a shilling. Come back with him in less than 5 minutes, and I'll give you half a crown. Well, the boy was off like a shot. Just like that. The hand in which he wrote the address, this is what Scrooge is saying now, he said, I'm going to send it to Bob Cratchit, and I'm going to write it in my own handwriting. Well, he will just love it. And Scrooge was splitting with half a laugh. He shan't know who sent it, said Scrooge. Well, I shall write it, and it'll be twice the size of Tiny Tim. Well, this man is getting happier, and he's not even drinking any of that Nanaimo Bar Cream yet, that I know of. Well, anyways, Scrooge is just a happy, happy, happy man. And very soon, he went downstairs to wait outside the door for the poulterer to come. Now, that was the guy who was bringing the poultry, that chicken, that is as big as May, said the boy. That, you know that one. So, he stood there, and he waited, and he waited, and he was dressed all in his best, waiting for the poulterer to come, so he could send this humongous turkey over to the Cratchits. This man, he's gone from devil to angel in one book. It's amazing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, children, viewers of all ages, religions, sexual preferences, it doesn't matter. I know you want to hear more of what's happening, but you know what? I've decided to leave it there. See, I have this little pink paper clip there. That's to let me know this is where we're ending it. So tomorrow, we are going to finish the story of A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Ooh. Are you tingling with excitement? We still have to see what happens at the end with Scrooge. Is he as good as his word as he says he's going to be? Well, tomorrow is our chance to find that out, viewers. I'm excited. And that will be really our last chance to visit Scrooge before Christmas Day. You mean the one that's as big as me? Says that little boy in the street. We're going to hold him in stop motion because he's gone to get the poulterer. Another thing we've learned today, poulterer, who's bringing the turkey. And then, of course, don't forget, Walker. So if you're surprised at someone or they do something over the holidays, you're a little surprised at. Just try that out on them. Walker. Anyways, my darlings, it is time to say goodbye today. We've had fun doing this vlog. I hope you've enjoyed it. Tell your friends and neighbors. I need more people to view the vlog. And don't forget that all-important subscribe button. And we don't bug you. It just lets you know when I put a new vlog up. So you don't even have to keep checking back. You just wait till I post a vlog, and it will send you an email and telling you. Does it get any easier? I don't think so. That was him talking. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, viewers, for watching today. Remember, season, be kind to one another, and we will talk to you very soon, if not sooner.